Well, hello, and welcome to my potato. This is MicroXP 0.83. I've reinstalled it recently. We're going to do a new test. Oh, I guess I forgot to mention, Hibernate works. I fixed that a long time ago. Other power management settings also work. Anyways, I've installed a different theme. This is a completely different reinstall. It's basically the same thing with a few new patches and updates. Just fixing old stuff, old issues that I found with it. It's all good. Improvements every time. That's the whole idea. Now, let's see. Yeah, again, it might not look like MicroXP, but, well, sure enough it is. 0.83. With all the SP3 patches to October 2008. If y'all ain't seen it yet, I bet y'all wondering what this is. This is a part of my patch kit. If it'll load up. Yes, there we go. These are just some additions. Not much to worry about here. Just fun stuff. Good luck finding it later. There's more to add to that. Let's see. I've also added, what have I added? I've also added Resource Hacker, Wireless Key Viewer, Keyboard Remapper. Okay, these are all very, very useful utilities, probably for the more tech-savvy out there, but that's all good. These might migrate off into a separate patch later on. I'm not sure yet. I'm debating on that. Heavily thinking about the idea of putting these off into another patch because they can actually work. These additions can actually work on a full-blown install of XP. The MicroXP patch might just migrate to just the things to fix MicroXP. With this as an additional patch, they can work on either or. Anyway, time will tell. And it's all a work in progress. Let's see. Okay. Oh, another little silly thing I did add. I don't know how many people might find it useful, but liquid icon, a little small icon editor. It's small enough. This will probably become part of a tech patch, not necessarily integrated into this in the long run, but for now it is. This is MicroX Test 3. You can find this on tinyurl. Yeah, I didn't draw anything special, whatever. Anyways, oh, that's right. Y'all are probably wondering how I went about installing this shit in the first place. Well, ignoring the whole build process, I'm actually in a virtual machine right now. So, you might actually be interested to see the host system. Yes. Restore to system running. Blah. Anyway, this is actually the host system. Like I said, I've reinstalled. I'm also controlling things with my game controller, believe it or not. Joystick to mouse. Makes things a little bit easier for me at the moment. Anyways, yes, this is MicroXP 0.83 host. Most recent patch, MicroX Test 3. Anyways, you're probably curious about how I actually got this installed. Okay, well, I've actually got save states going on showing the steps of the process, basically. So, let's see. All right, I'm going to go to my snapshots on my test system here. Yes, welcome to my potato. That's kind of where we started. Anyway, let's go back to just guest editions installed. I mean, if you're tech savvy enough, I'm sure you have an idea on how to install MicroXP and the VirtualBox guest editions. So I'm going to jump back to the point where I have the guest editions installed. Now, let's restore there, and let's start this up. I may have to use a keyboard here for a little bit. No, this ain't the fastest thing in the world. The game controller configuration that's actually configured on the host system, so the guests don't know any difference. It doesn't matter to me. It just makes it a little easier for me to record videos. But anyways, this is the bare MicroXP install. Nothing's been done to it just yet. Experience Sniper's Redemption Network. Okay. But yes, you're probably wondering how I went about installing the patch, and yes, it really is the full-blown original potato MicroXP. 0.83 is not much different than 0.82. They're almost exactly the same. They both have their slight glitches, but I've worked around their independent glitches. But anyways, if you go to my computer, as long as it has a proper internet connection, okay, there could be problems. There will be problems with the Wi-Fi internet connection on this. I'm doing this from a virtual machine right now, so it's so much easier in a virtual machine. If you're trying to do this on real hardware, you probably want to try to get this patch copied over to a USB flash drive to actually apply the patch. But I'm running on a virtual machine right now. So, anyways, let's go ahead and download the patch. tinyurl.com/microxtest3. And this is liable to change in the future for a new update. But this is the current update I have right now. And I can run it from right here. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do just that. It'll download and run. Oops. I'm going to close that. I use this game controller. At the moment, it's 13.7 megabytes. Again, I'm thinking about splitting off some of the utilities into a separate update. So this MicroX patch might end up being smaller, but with an optional other patch to bring it up to basically what you're seeing here. I really don't know why Microsoft updates do not work nearly as fast as these sort of patches do. There's no good reason a 32 megabyte patch. Yes, this entire patch here extracts to around 32 megabytes of additional space. I don't know why an equivalent patch from Microsoft takes like 20 times longer. Don't make no sense. But anyway, we're going from a bare microx install microxp 083, and I'm going to install my test patch number 3. You gotta ignore the file not found, I believe it is. You cannot find the specified file. There are a few differences between the variations of MicroXP. That's perfectly fine. Now you get an idea how fast that boots up. And it actually boots up a bit faster than the stock MicroXP did. Yes, I had to make sure to ask the user what the regional settings are. There are updates to that embedded in the patch. Okay, now this is what you start off with. It doesn't look a whole lot different right off the bat. Matter of fact, I try to keep it as bare bones simple as possible right off the bat. But there are a handful of other additions to it, along with some built-in programs and stuff. At least for right now. I mean, this part might move somewhere else. I'm not sure yet. I'm debating on that right now. But these are these will be around somewhere. Updates to the whole system. Updates to the whole system. You're probably wondering where to find the other things you found in my previous videos. Okay, XP games. Okay, I can go ahead and run this from here. These are stored on the archive, by the way. I'm not even gonna worry much with what's going on. Games, screensavers, sounds, wallpaper. We're gonna do all this stuff real quick. And we're going to do the themes here in a second. And I might as well do the... No. Actually, I'm not worried about the Vista theme. I was looking for the Luna theme. My bad. The Vista theme's neat itself, but it relies on window blinds, which is a third party to Windows, and it doesn't exactly cooperate with my other thing I like to do, All Snap, which allows windows to snap together. If you use the window blind themes, windows don't exactly snap together correctly. It still works. If you want to do it, it's not going to hurt anything. To me, it hurts the experience. But any which way you want to go about it is a build-it-yourself operating system, if you will. Pieces Parts project I've been working on for about, since 2015, actually. But now I've installed those things. Hey, what the hell? Let's go ahead and restart. See, we already got a hint of the themes even before the restart. Themes ain't fully activated yet, but let's go ahead and restart. Now watch how fast this thing restarts. And this is on the old potato laptop, keep in mind. Single core processor. And just rebooted that fast. And of course there's quite a few other things I could do with this. Anyways, we're not necessarily going to worry about that right now. I'm going to actually force kill that. Like I said, I actually have more save states. Let's go back to where I'm at with Welcome to My Potato. And that's why I call it a potato. Got more than half the memory allocated to it. As long as it works, that's all I care. That's not right. Oh, I forgot to restore state. Well, that helps a lot. Yeah, those are supposed to restore to fully running. Whoops, my bad. Yeah, it probably doesn't look a whole lot different than what you saw last time. Other than I've set up another thing, set up a few other programs and stuff. Let's load up WinDirStat. I don't even know if this is how y'all pronounce it or what. It doesn't really matter to me. Let's see. The largest file on here is shell32.dll. Really? MPlayer C, Media Player Classic. That's one of the add-on packs. I'm thinking about separating off into another pack to make it usable on full Windows installs. I'm thinking about that. But right now this is included in MicroX Test 3. Anyways, yeah, another big file we got here is driver.cab in the i386 folder. Of course, that's pretty important in Windows as well. Let's see what kind of other stuff. Yeah, also did install the DirectX missing DLLs, trying on my end to see if I can get the Direct 3D working. I end up getting a white window on it. It's probably due to my laptop being a freaking potato. I'm not too worried about that. If y'all have good luck with that, by all means, let me know. That would be awesome. But those are basically the biggest files in the whole system. But anyways, now that you get an idea where I'm at with it, I do hope maybe, just maybe, I might have a little bit of feedback on what direction I should go with this thing to help improve it in the future. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. Hope to hear some feedback. Bye.